Shalom everyone, good evening. How are we? How are we going? How have you been? Let's see who is here and who is not. How's it, Daphne? Hello, hello. Straight on time today. Everything is good. Yasu Kukla. Hello, Nikki. Kukla, check your WhatsApp message. Hello, hello. Let us start. Janine. Oi, oi, oi. Here we have Officer, we have Pakenham. See, we're close to each other here. Hello. G2 Mami. Yes. Robin, good to see you. Very good. Seems as if I haven't been here for a little while, but I have, right? It has been and it has been. So I hope that everyone are feeling okay and good after the epicness. Bonsoir, Muriel. After the epicness of the full moon and Passover and all the planets connecting, going, coming, leaving us in like, whoa, what's happening here, right? At the beginning, it was a little bit, thank you, Daphne. The beginning, Alana, banana. The beginning, we had like, yeah, that's good, that's nice, that's going. And then, like atomic little earthquakes inside. And then it's kind of settling again and coming and going. So, yes. How are we? How was your week? What's happening for you? Tell me how things are. And you look amazingly. What's your secret? I don't know. Shalom, shalom. I've actually been doing the presentation of the 𝗵𝗲𝗄𝗏. I've been doing the presentation for the mind, body, spirit. Wait, I'll show you. And it's been, that's what I've done the whole day. My brain is kind of, well, that's as well as doing a walk and personal trainer, but your child is a gateway for your soul. So here we go. So what is your life purpose? What is happening? What is doing? So that's pretty epic. So I'm feeling that I'm a few steps ahead of that, because I am leaving in about 8-9 days and there's so much to do before. So I'm working on creating some more stock and everything. And I guess the mind, body, spirit is the highlight of my return. So yes. So how was your week? Tell me, how was your week and what's been happening for you? Developed a few cold sores because of my lip tattoo. So I'm a bit in suffering there, but doesn't matter. So did I tell you that we have established the new dates for Uluru? 14 to 18 of March next year. So again, the full moon. I'm going by the full moon. And again, it's falling on a Friday. So that's awesome. So 100%. So today's subject, now that we had our little talk, I love them too. Thank you. Is how to keep your fire going, even when there's not much wood left to burn. It depends if you are on survive or if you are on thrive. So where do you find yourself? How? Shalom, shalom. So what about if I ask you, if I'll tell you, you know, if I'll tell you, I know so much, I've done so much, but now what? So there are a few aspects of the conversation today. So it's like, do you know what you're doing? Do you know what you've done? But then you're saying to yourself, all right, what's next? What am I going to do next? I met with a friend the other day and I was like, all the goals that I have set to myself, I have done them. I've achieved them. Now I need to take it to the next level, but I haven't dreamt it yet. So it's about dreaming and being and connecting I'll just focus. I can't even remember the question that I've asked because I'm channeling it. So, yes. So basically, when you have achieved, what you wanted, what you've created, what's going to be next? Like, this is time to sit and to dream. And when you are dreaming, when you are doing, when you are living, what is the next step? So during the last week, since the last live, I have seen clients and some people, and it was like, remember the computer game when you stand and it's like, it's being waiting. Where do I go? Where do I go? Beep, 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 beep. Whether it's Atari or Pac-Man, this is old school. Whether it's like the PlayStation, all those games, where do I go? How do I go? But you need energy to go. You need to have the fire to go. You need to have the passion. Fire is passion. Where does that go? How does that go? And as you are moving along, as you are achieving, going, doing, being, it's like you're improvising. And I say, even if you just have a framework and from there, you're moving to where you need to go. When you are just creating the tension to come into your way and you have no idea. You really have no idea. This is where trust comes through. This is where trust will just come, connect you and take you to the next level. From my point of view, I love God. So it's very easy for me. It's interesting. Like I went to the Passover. We had 2 nights. On the second night, there were a couple of families, and basically there was a boy who literally had a concussion. He had an attack, not on purpose, like a collision with this other dude in soccer, I think it was, either soccer or footy. Boom. He was sitting there like concussion, like not severe, but anyway. And this is what I mean when it's like a mission, right? So I looked at him and I looked at the mom and I said, can I do something for him? She's like, but it's the holiday, you're not working. I'm like, let's. He's like 15, I think, the boy. Young man, should I say. Anyway, so we went and I said, you know what kinesiology is, and I've done some testing. He wasn't in his body. Like the shock of the collision was so big, he wasn't in his body. Anyway, apparently he's a full atheist and I didn't know. So I've done the healing, sorted a little bit of the aura. And then, did you feel anything? No, but my hay fever is totally gone. Okay, that's good. So from my point of view, even if he's unaware or not wanting to recognize, he can't, not because he doesn't want to. He just met me that time. So it was like, no matter what it is, for me, that's my fire, that's my passion. I enjoy it. It wasn't any effort, Nicole. It wasn't any effort, it wasn't anything. It was just like, go. Which shows me as well, like, what I do is not a job. Like, I'll do it wherever I am, however I am, but that's where I need to protect myself from not overgiving, because for me, it doesn't matter. It's in my flow. Like, if someone is tired or this, or I see that I can just help, I'll just help. It's not an effort. The question is, what do I do to fulfill my fire? Because I can't answer for you, because I will ask you that in a second. I'll go for a walk on the beach. I'll listen to music. I'll veg on the couch. I'll just release all those, all the things that are not really working, and focus on what's important. So when I create, when I do, I have to be excited. If I'm not excited, nothing is coming. So I have a beautiful friend who comes and helps me, Jess, bless her. I don't know if she's watching. Hello, Renee. And she's like, okay, Sharon, we're going to work on the presentation. This is like my 4th or 5th attempt to do it. And she's coming and I'm like, why don't we check this? And why don't we do this? And let's go and look at this. All in the vicinity of the computer, of course, because she's the queen for me. She's my admin queen and I need to multiply her. But she has a full-time job, so I need someone to help me to create things, and I'm manifesting it. But today I was already prepared, and she said, Sharon, we're doing the presentation. I'm flying next week. We're doing the presentation. I'm like, we're doing it. Today I came full of motivation, full of awareness. And of course, after I made us a cup of tea, a coffee, a this, and that, and this, we sat and we've done it. And we've done most of it as much as I could, or we could mentally. So what do I mean by saying, how do you keep your fire going? You have to keep yourself excited. You have to either love the result or love the process. You need to trust it. You need to just go with the flow, and that's it. So yes, Janine, yes, Janine. Almost there. And then another friend, Ksenia, will put it for the TV. So Virgo is a little bit here specific with what she likes and not like. So things have to be there, that level, which they can, it's not a problem. So we're just making sure that everything will work in advance and I can just go and chill out. So when I'll be away, I'll be most likely chilling out, exploring, getting new information in, getting excited with my natural curiosity to see and find out. And I'm going with another Yang Fire friend, so that's going to be so exciting. So we'll either kill each other or just explore new things. So I'm still planning to do the lives every week, but let's see if I'll be like this or like that, or it will be good. So where are you currently? Are you in your survive? Are you in your revive? Or are you in your thrive? I can tell you I'm somewhere between revive, thrive, but my energy is probably, my body is saying, don't stop doing so much, just relax. So where are you at? Can you share with me? You have so many commitments, so many things to do. Where are you? What about Capricorn, Ms. Julie? What would you like to know? What empowers you? What makes you want to go and do things? Well, it's the way that you handle your energy. Hi, Danielle. I'm not sure if you're still here. It was so nice to bump into you at the supermarket. You're currently in Thrive, but how's your energy, Ksenia? Are you resting or not? And this is where you need to discern between the Survive to Thrive. That's why I've created my cards from Survive to Thrive. So you can assess, and the affirmation that you have here actually helps you to shift it and to move it, right? So as long as you have that rest between survive and thrive, well, there is revive as well. So the question is, how do you fill up your energy supply? Okay, so what do you do in order to self-care for yourself? What do you do in order to have that thrive moments for yourself? Like, you can be really tired, but it doesn't matter if you're going to sleep early, right? Or unless, forget early or late. It's like, how many hours do you actually sleep? How many hours do you rest? So I found myself now, just allowing myself. I do wake up early, but I allow myself to actually rest and to be there connected. So I won't leave the bed until I actually supposed to, and then boom. Hello, Elena. Meditation, ohms, and ruse visualization. Beautiful. And you know, all the original names of the chakras actually has om to them. It's Rom, and it's, I don't remember all the names, but they have, because I don't speak Sanskrit, but they have, and it's like, everything is like to do with om. And when you do that, your whole energy is allowing itself to connect. And once that you are connected, once that you are flowing, everything will go with you. So if we can manifest that the energy will be, let's say, what if we will manifest the trust? What if we will manifest the trust to go with the flow so that you'll be able to manifest and to bring on everything that you want? Everything that you want will come your way without you struggling. As soon as you let go and you let God, everything is coming. Now, you have to work on yourself, because what is the process of making a fire? You need to prepare the big logs, the little, the tiny, the fire helpers or not. And the fire has to be maintained. You cannot just leave it. Fire has to be nurtured and nourished and cared for, and keep supplying it what it needs. It is not something that you can forget about, because remember, the fire can light the candle, or it can burn the house, God forbid, you know. So where are you connecting to what you need? Where are you nurturing yourself? Because sometimes you do too much and the fire is like, whoa, and it needs to relax a little bit, and you need to maintain it according to what it is. So one of the most important things with fire is that you have to stay tuned to it. You have to allow yourself to connect in that level. Does that make sense? So where are you? Can you tell me, how do you maintain your fire? So you told me what you do meditation, you sleep, bath, quiet time. I go to the beach, go for a walk, just sit, meditate, listen to beautiful music. So how are you going to maintain it? Elena, she's a 𝗶𝗏𝗟, we know that. How long are you going to let it go? Some people that we know will just keep it going. That can actually, continue until it stops. So we need to allow it to be sustained, and we need to allow it to go. So I know as a yang fire, I can go and go and go and go and go and go, and some more, breathe in and go some more. Yet then we actually have to replenish. Okay, so how do you replenish yourself more? Is that what it sounds like? That's nice, Nikki. Very good. So I came into your work. I do them. Cherish Booth. What's your real name, Cherry? Is it? So, what shall we do? When you give to other people and you're being loyal to them, Janine, but you're not loyal to yourself, everyone. No, I'm not saying this. But if you're not loyal to yourself, what will happen? A burnout, or burn down, or burn whatever the burning is, right? Burn out. And you don't want to do that. You want to allow yourself to relax. You want to allow yourself to actually replenish all your energy. It's so much fun and game, but if you're not replenishing, you can go to the best road trip and you can have the best drive in the best car or in the worst car, doesn't matter. But if there is no petrol, you're not going anywhere. So do you have petrol in your car? And petrol, surprisingly or not, is flammable, right? So again, how much fire does the car have? And it's interesting because I had a little bit less. I had a little bit, Pandora. I'm not sure. Where was it? What's the location? I'm sure I did. unless it was in Southland 100 and 500 years ago. 21 years ago to be precise, because I wasn't even pregnant then. So how is your car? I know I filled up petrol just before that weekend, and I'm glad. I'm glad because it was clearing all the energy. I knew that there will be no despair. I knew that in this full moon, I needed to have a full tank. I knew that from my energetic point of view, I needed to fill up. And even though that I have 500,073.5 things to do, I know that I have the list. I know that I'll tick it. I'm not stressed. I'm intense, but I'm not stressed. There's a difference. It's whether you lose your shit or not. And you just go boom, 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 and slash it away. My friend Chris was here before, and I showed him my list. As a fellow Virgo, he was impressed. Someone else saw the list and almost died because they are not as listed as what we do. There's a lot to do, but it will get done sooner or later. Okay? So this is what I would like for you. I would like for you to connect to your need. I would like for you to connect. What do I need right here, right now? What do I need to do in order to connect to that energy strengthening? What do you need? Can you write to me right here, right now? What do you need? Most of you will probably say more time. Time to yourself, time to do the work, time to do your actual work. Time. Time, I think, is a very good catalyst. Time is something so precious. Time is a deadline. Time is an energy, right? You need time to travel. You need time to live and to change. But if you're taking your work with you, wherever you are, then you're not really resting. You're doing it in an easy way, but you're not really resting. Okay? And remember, when your work is your pleasure, then it's not really a burden, but it's not really resting. Okay? So have some... You broke your back again. I'm so sorry to hear. We need to allow ourselves to have fun. Fire is fun. So much fun. And I'm not sure if I said thank you for you for being, for watching. So remember, you don't want to sacrifice yourself, okay? And what I would like us to focus, I am funny to myself, you see? When I listened today to the guides, because I was in my gym gear just until before, what to wear, they said, wear the yellow. And I'm like, okay. I just thought practical, you know. Now that I read my note and a half here, I literally got to the point, solar plexus, personal power. I just write codes. I don't need to write more than that. And what's the color of the solar plexus? Yellow. What's the color of the remedy that I'm going to give you today? Is enjoy. It is in yellow. Thanks. So I'm glad that I'm still listening and tuned in. And yes. So let me read to you about I am in joy. Sometimes do you feel a bit heavy? Sometimes do you feel a little bit, this is so funny. I love the guides. I love it. So this one will lift the black cloud of depression and grief and bring some light into one's heart. So if you ever say, I have forgotten how to have fun in life, I am sad all the time and I don't even know about what. I am so down that I struggle to have enough confidence to talk with others. I am like this every winter, sad and black as. I need some sun in every cell of my body. Who will actually connect to that? Who will actually can connect to this? So the affirmation that I wrote here is You can say it with me while I put it. I am joy. I am fun. I now release all that holds me back from my full happiness, including sadness and grief. Why can't you hear? Can you hear me? Oops. What's that? I don't want to have blue eyes. Here we go. I am joy, I am fun. I now release all that holds me back from my full happiness, including the sadness and grief. I am connected now and always to my inner and outer sun, and I shine bright. So if you shine bright, if you are connected through to the energy, if you are connected to your sun, to your inner sun, okay, and that's where we lift it. So I will take, it has black quartz, sunlight, which is spectrum, and turquoise. So I'll take it, and then, so the spectrum, or the morion, which is the black quartz, trapped in darkness from the past, blackness, conservative ties trapping in one's past. And I actually did some work with someone yesterday in relation to release them from their lineage of their parents and to connect them to the lineage of their own energy, of their own joy, of their own soul. So I can help you if you want to release your parents' lineage, sadness, heaviness, pain. I can help you to shift it and then to connect you to your own joy. We can do that energetically. The spectrum addresses the sad, which is the sadness and depression and stress and depression, especially at winter. And the turquoise is deep grief when the loss is unbearable. All grief is unbearable, but with turquoise, it feels like you have lost all hope. And the solar plexus, which is responsible for all the primal emotions, but now it carries emotion like anger, resentment, and frustration. And some of the traits includes your personal power, and it's the seat of the emotional being. It's associated with your stomach, diaphragm, gallbladder, liver, and pancreas. I used to do so much semi-research when I've started it, so I'm now able to enjoy it. Hey, Wayne, I used to be joy. I used to be fun. I tried to shine bright, but it came back to me to bite me in the butt for some reason. Can you help me? The question is what igniting the fun, Wayne? What does ignite you to shift what you need? What does it take to have fun? For me to open my eyes, to look at the sky, to look at the... You're already alive. It's not what is the fun. It's a great question, Wayne. It's not what is the fun. It's what takes you out of the fun. It's what releases you from the fun. And once that you can identify what is that sadness, what is that story that you tell to yourself, why can't you be fun? Why can't you have that joy? This is all stories that we tell to ourselves. We all have a story. And that's the time to cut the stories away. When it's your birthday soon, isn't it? You are a Taurus. So tell me, how are you? How are you feeling? Who else is here? Say hi if you're here. You can't say hi if you're not here, can you? No. So, how are you feeling now? Despite the washing that needs to be done and the gardening that needs to be done and the, watering the plants and doing everything, those are some of the things that I need to do. And whilst you're doing all of this, some of us has to do more washing and folding and ironing. So for some, God help us. Do you iron your clothes? Does anyone here iron their clothes? Tell me. I need to know if I'm with the right group of people. Okay. No, good. No, good. So, how are you going? Are you going all right? Do you have any questions? So, when you love it, come to my house. Only if you need to. Oy, oy, oy. Not anymore. That's it. Oy, shalom. Yeah. Only thing that really special occasion. Just special occasion. I agree. All the way to the underpants. Yes. I know my sister does that. Okay. I steam if I need me to. I have a whole wardrobe of linen and it's steamable. And that's the main thing. So, count your blessing every day. You're alive. You're breathing. One of the things that I reminded myself while doing this presentation is that our soul mission is really about the script that we brought from last time. So is it about sitting and wasting your time? Is it about, do you think that your soul mission is just to waste your time? Whether you have any addiction, whether it's, I don't know, gambling or alcohol or smoking, or which is more than just the random one. When it's a compulsion, when it's connected all the time, then you just can't stop to think and to be clear in your head. So perhaps it is time to assess what you're doing differently. Perhaps it is time to ask yourself, what is my soul mission? You know, we have here makeup artists, we have a photographer, we have a sparky, we have talented people. Hell no. I'm continuing with my alcohol and my cigarette and it doesn't bother me at all. Right, Wayne, I see. Okay, but don't complain. So if you choose to continue with what you feel that is the right thing for you, don't complain. Where is my joy? Having a lot of sulfur in the system is not lifting, okay? Having a lot of substances, no matter what, even sugar. I don't want you to exist though, Wayne. I want you to thrive. I want you to be so happy. So happy. Where is that happiness? I want you to enjoy where you live. I want you to enjoy your home. I want you to enjoy your environment. I want you to enjoy your job. I want you to enjoy interaction with people. I want you to have great health. And hey, I ask all of this for myself as well. So to always enjoy what I do, okay? Where do you think your spirit sits? Your spirit sits within that soul. The soul is an envelope for the spirit. And then you have everything else. On top of this comes the body. On top of this comes the spark. So where are you connecting? Where is the joy? Where is the singing, the laughter, the humming, the connection to the buzz? Whatever makes you happy. Could be sitting in silence. Could be allowing yourself to listen to different music. It's all good. There is no judgment on what it is as long as it's fulfill you. Yes. Look here, Ksenia. The soul is the envelope of the spirit. It's going to be an epic lecture and a huge transformation for people. So I'm preparing it for next month, really, the Mind, Body, Spirit. I'm going to do it both in main stage and the speaker's lounge. So it's going to be pretty epic. So what makes you happy? What makes you happy? Yesterday, Elia, my daughter and I were sitting on the couch watching a movie that turned to be 2 movies. And she had this little trick that she did. We were pissing ourselves laughing. She did this thing and I'm still laughing for it because it was so stupidly entertaining. The simplest thing. And she was in shock that I was even laughing from it, but I was in shock that she was even doing it. And then I was like, we were just, the end was just laughing and laughing and laughing. So Laughing, remember, it's the sound of the heart, and the heart is the fire. Okay? So the solar plexus is where the sun is, where your personal power, but your heart is the fire element. And it's actually sitting here. So it's both solar in Chinese medicine. So it's both solar plexus and heart. So how are you allowing yourself to be joyful? So spending time with beautiful people, having deep conversation, or dancing, or eating and joyful, whatever it is. Right? How's my Facebook world? I don't see many comments there. Right? So we need dance, 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 exactly. And whether you dance inside your heart, or whether you dance out in the dance floor, or whether you dance in the kitchen, or whether you dance in the lounge, or whether you dance in the car, it's all good. Okay? Do one thing a day. And one of my mottos is always make your bed. Always make your bed. I open it, go and have a shower, tidy up, boom, everything is done. Okay? Amazing. Wayne, it's not about self-preservation. Self-preservation is still survive. What will make you thrive? What will make you thrive? So, shall we do some reading? Oh, and I'm actually going to have, I usually give a special for Mother's Day, but I'm not going to be here. So, I'm thinking to give double aura reading for you and your loved one. It's usually for mother and child. The child can be at any age, and the mother can be at any age. And, you know, we all came from a mother, so no matter what. But it can be to our loved ones just as much. So I want to do a special, and I'll announce it. I'm not sure what's the day today. Today is like the 25th or 6th. But I'll do it instead of 90 and 90. I'll do it, and I usually do the double reading for 170. I'm going to give it to you for 160. So I'm going to add that to... So, by the way, the Enjoy, you can get for this week for $45. So instead of $50, so you get Live Love, that's 10%, plus delivery, or if you're picking it up. And I'll do the aura reading. How shall I call it? Mama Love? Mama Love Ya. That's what I call it. Mama Love Ya. I'm the mama, and I love ya. Mama love ya. You need to type that in. Mama love ya. Oh my God, it's probably such wrong English. I'll call it Mama Love. That's it, without the ya. Mama Love, and you will type that, and you can buy a voucher for the month of June. You can buy it from May. For the month of June, you have 1 month to come, and that will be, I'm announcing it now. So all of May and all of June, but you can redeem it for June. So I will make it Mama Love, and you get for $160 until the 30th of June. How about that? You happy with that? Boom. Now, lest we forget, thank you, Francis. I was in the army. I was a sergeant in the army, and actually met my first big love in the army, in the border of Lebanon. He was my first husband. Big love. And being in the army gives you the ability to hold your energy, to have responsibility, to think about others, and to connect through your duty. So there's duty of care, there is duty of love, there is duty of protecting something that is really important for you. being in Australia for almost 25 years, it has been amazing experience, yet I have brought with me that sergeant experience, because I was a sergeant in the army and I had cadets, and I guess that's why I've done that post about leadership. And it's about being able to dedicate some of that responsibility for someone else, for something that is greater. Some people are pacifist, it's all good. But for those who have dedicated their lives so we can have a better life, so we can live in peace, so we can actually be safe, I will forever be grateful. Forever be grateful. So as an ex-soldier, and I was with M16 and Uzi, never shot anyone in my life, but I was a shooting instructor. And I know the power. I know the power of a bullet. When the same guy, Ariel, he went on a mine in the car, and there was a bomb, and he broke a rib, and the Jeep turned, rolled over. My heart was, oh my God, it was that close. It was that close. And it wasn't simple. So when we're seeing the soldiers coming and going, when we see the gathering, when we have to remember that energy. Today is Anzac Day. And it's about giving that moment of gratitude for people who protect us, physical, in the body. And even the fact that you didn't have to go should make you more appreciative of your life. That other people died in order to protect you. It is noble. Necessary or not, I don't care, but it's noble. They lost their life for us. So if we can't be, if our leaders can't always be in peace, and I can tell you, it's been like 200 days since October 7th, and that started a lot. There is Russia and Ukraine. There is there's so many wars happening at the moment. There's so many wars. And it's like fire here, fire there, Sudan and Kenya. And in, you know, Africa is half of it is on fire. Middle East is on fire. Syria has been for years, but nobody hears about it. Yemen has been for years, but nobody hears about it. Cherish your life. Cherish your energy. Say gratitude that you are safe. You are safe where you are. And you are protected. And we always used to say, and it's known in the army, every bullet has a name. It's not your time. Rejoice. Appreciate what you have. And if you do have to go, you go. Oh well. Make sure that you've done enough so that you will feel comfortable and you will not go. And you will not waste it. You haven't wasted your life. And that's what I mean. Don't just sit and wallow. Don't just sit and say, what if? Start doing. Start actioning your life. If I'll die now, I will say, oh, I wish I had more time to do all the things that I want to do. But I've done a lot. So I guess if that's my time, that's my time. That is if I go naturally. I will not take my life. I cannot take my life. Because if I'm now 53 and I'm supposed to live until 90, say, my dad died 93, so another 40 years, say, who knows? If you take your life, or if someone that you know, considering, they, for those 40 years of the gap, they will be taken, kidnapped energetically. They'll be wandering. They'll be lost. It is not worth it. It is not worth it. Your soul must be alive. Your body, your mind, your energy must be alive and ignited with that fire of love, of joy. Don't sweat the little things. Connect to what is right for you. Connect to what is right for you. So what can you do? How can you shift it? That is on you. Do you have any questions for me? Let us remember how important things are, and let us remember what's really important in life. Yeah? I need to fill up, Ksenia, the rose gold one. I had a pyromaniac in my house the other day that rejoiced with my new rose gold lighter. Any questions? Anyway, Instagram, Facebook, who is first? Who would like a card? Jujum, jujum, jujum. Gute Nacht, Franz. Opa, opa, opa. And Janine from the Facebook. Here we go. We are starting to do that. And that is what we do. So the book of Passover is very long, and you have to read a lot of Hebrew. So me can read quick. So I read it just like the and it was fun. Wasn't it, Nicole? Okay. Oh, shalom, Natasha. Are you here or are you in Singapore already? Okay, so Janine, it is you. Okay, Janine, a card for you. The card for you, Janine, is self-acceptance. So I'm reading you from my deck of cards from Survive to Thrive. Feel free to purchase it. I will sign it for you. So, empowerment cards, 74 of them, taking you from levels from Survive, Revive, and Thrive. So, Janine, self-acceptance, say with me, I am now willing, ready, and able to accept myself and others, for sure. Next, Pete, belonging. It's interesting, today both of you are on Thrive, very good. So, I now belong, I no longer long for love, I am love. Very good, we're in a good place. Nikki, empowerment is your card. I am now willing, ready, and able to empower myself and others. I am now willing, ready, and able to empower myself and others. Natasha, for you, expression. My expression is now full of positive energy that fills me up with joy and positivity. Beautiful. Robin, a card for you. Restoring. You are restoring your energy. If you wish to have a card, just say. I now restore every cell in my body to full vitality. Very good, Robin. Nikki, I read you. Nicole. Brave and reconnect to life. Brave and reconnect to life. I am now willing, ready, and able to step out of my comfort zone. It is safe for me to reconnect to life. Very good. Francis, the card for you is balanced. You are balanced. I am now in full balance in every area of my life. I am now in full balance in every area of my life. Francis, for me, furious. Here we go, cold sores. I now understand that anger hurts me. I now choose to let it go and replace it with love. What is the anger? At myself, that I don't have enough time. And I self-blame, not even anyone else. I am now willing, ready, and able to have love for myself and others. Very good. Okay, anyone else in here? No, let us go to here. So who do we have here? Okay. Next. So, Diana, you're the first one. Regeneration. I'm going to do a card afterwards for the group. Regeneration, Diana. My cells are now regenerating to full capacity on all levels and dimensions. Maybe a lot of partying. V, the card for you is integrity and clarity. Integrity and clarity. I am now willing, ready, and able to be truthful to myself and others. My heart is open and clean. Very good. And clear, sorry. Ksenia, the card for you is fearful, courageous. I am now, perfect, look, I am now willing, ready, and able to be free of my fear. So now it's letting it all go and releasing it. Okay? You're more than welcome. Sue Chang, the card for you is nourishment. The card for you is nourishment. I am now willing, ready, and able to move my body, eat healthy, nourishing food, and be hydrated. Very important. Danielle, the card for you, self-love. The card for you is self-love. I am now willing, ready, and able to express my self-love at any given moment. And I think, Danielle, when was the last time I saw you before Friday at the supermarket? It's like you lift where you continue, doesn't it? You continue where you left it. English and Hebrew went to say goodbye. Wayne, the card for you. What do I want to be remembered for? I hope that I was able to give hope for others and to strengthen them. And that is your card, Wayne, strengthening and free. The war is over and I am now free. The war is over and I am now free. Elena, the card for you is stuck. And say, I am now free from any sticky situations. I choose to fly. I am free to fly. And what is flying? Who knows? Let's do a card for Chris. The card for Chris is fulfilled. I am now willing, ready, and able to live in my fullest expression of myself. I am now willing, ready, and able to live in my fullest expression of myself. Daphne, the card for you is exhausted. My energy is vitalized. That's what's going to happen. My energy is vitalized. I now choose to rest and replenish my mind, body, and soul. It is good. Amanda, your card is breaking free. Breaking free. I am now willing, ready, and able to thrive. I am now willing, ready, and able to thrive. And a card for Amy is wanting to change. Wanting to change. I now realize that change is important to my evolution. It is safe to change. Maybe she needs to check some behaviors with friends or interactions. Jessica, the card for you is letting go and confident. Letting go and confidence. Yes, Joe, I'll give you a card in a minute. No problem. Jessica, letting go and confident. As I let go of my fears, I find my confidence. I now enjoy being the amazing person that I truly am. Wonderful. Who else would like a card? You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Long time ago. Very good. Anyone else? Hey, Chrissy Marie, all the way from England. The card for you is Shine Optimistic. Shine Optimistic. I am optimistic and now willing, ready, and able to glow and shine my light into the world. Amazing. Make sure you glow it when I'll be in Italy and Greece. All right. Who else would like the card? Joe, the card for you is Joy. Joy for Joe. I am now willing, ready, and able to have and be the joy in my life. Okay, that is good. BJ Bitch. We didn't do one for Winnie, right? BJ, the card for you is enlightenment. I am in the light. I am the light. I now share the light. Very good. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Let's do one for all of us. Universal love is what we are. Beautiful energy here tonight. So I now feel the universal love in every cell of my body. I now feel the universal love in every cell of my body. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Bum bum. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Penny, the card for you is communication. I am now willing, ready, and able to express my emotions in a constructive way and not a Scorpio way, clearly. I communicate in a higher form of love. So we will just do telepathy. It's like, and energy will just come through. Imagine how easy it will be and how much more fun when the energy is clear. And that's when you have your people that gets your energy, because they sense you, they feel you, they connect to you, boom, and you're there. And that's the difference. So find your people, find your tribe, find your soul people that will help you to feel the amazing thing that you all are. And for those of you who ask me through the week, I've now shed 15 kilo and 73.5 centimeters, which is the length of the whole hand in fat. I don't even know how, where, why, but keep on going, keep on going. Not sure how we'll do that in Italy and Greece, but we'll just stick to the Mediterranean food, right? But this is what it's about. It's about picking your battles. It's about asking yourself, what is it that we need and we want, and what is your next goal? How are you doing it? I was actually pretty pleased about that it's 15, like it's a round number. So the card is opening up. I am now willing, ready, and able to create new pathways that fulfill me. So what are you going to do to fulfill you, to allow yourself be? So Wayne, to your question before, it's about helping people to find their way, but it's to find their way through love. My job is not to preach to anyone here. It's just to remind you how amazing you are. And if you have an obstacle, let's break it together. Let me help you. I can do that. I can support you. I'm not doing the work for you, but I will shine on those dark spots for you to allow yourself to shift and to clear. If you choose to, you don't have to, but stop complaining. If you're complaining, there is a solution. If you're just complaining and you're looping, then you'll be staying in it and it won't go or do anything. So what is it that you want? One last card, let's play. What's the frustrated about ultimate love? So this one is the opposite. So when it's the opposite, that means that it's the opposite of frustration. So I now choose to see the big picture and release and transform my frustration into love. So this is a positive, as it is turning the frustration into that ultimate love. I've already done like 3 cuts, Xen. I am now, say with me, I am now willing, ready, and able to create new pathways of love, joy, and happiness. You don't need to know how it is. Let the universe guide you. Trust that you're never going to be left alone. And if you are, it's because that you closed the door at yourself. You know? Life according to Eeyore. I'm so sad today. That is not. Let's be bouncing like Tiger. So do you want to bounce? Do you want to sit? Do you want to what? You know? Don't be stress head like Rabbit. What's his name? The pinky. I forgot their names. But it's like, we don't want to do Eeyore. Let's go. Let's be practical. Let's do it. Let's live life. Let's be Happy. Let that fire go. Feel free to send me a DM after. Feel free to call me. Maybe not now because it's late, but yeah, feel free. Feel free. Be free. Okay? So, enjoy. From survive to thrive. I'm going to activate the... I'll probably have to remember to speak about it next week, but I'll do the Mama Love 160 that will be valid from the 1st of May till the 30th of June. The 1st of May till the 30th of June, Mama Love will be 2 aura readings for 160, the value of 180. Okay? So it's going to be so much fun, and I love you all, and I'm here for you, and God bless us all. Amen. Any questions? Send to me. If not, bye. May there be peace on earth. Maria, you finished. We finished now. Listen to the other one.